Let's print out some of our documentation. The first thing I want to do in most cases is show the status of the project. So I'm going to go to the Task tab, pull down the Gantt chart view, and I'm going to go down to the Tracking Gantt. I notice that I have just about everything ready, but how do I print this out? Well, I'm going to make sure that the view that I have here is exactly what I want printed out. In order to do that, I want to make sure that the table on the left-hand side is what I want. And the easy way to do that is to go to the View tab, pull down the Tables view, and I'm going to go to Summary. Now, most of the time you're going to see Schedule, but I'm going to change that to Summary, and you'll notice then across the top I get a summary of where my project is right now. The other thing I want to do is make sure my timeline is correct. So I'm still in the View tab. I'm going to go up to the Time Scale. And this has a pull down that will allow me to show exactly the scale that I want. So if I wanted weeks, I've got weeks now. I'm going to go ahead and select that days. And then I'm going to adjust the view so that people can see exactly what I want them to see on this printout. So if this is exactly what I want them to see, I've got this all set up before I go into my print. I go up here to my file and I go to print, and you'll notice that it picks up exactly the view that I just set up. Now you'll also notice that there are some variables over here that I can actually manipulate. It's going to print the entire project. I don't have to do that. I can actually print just specific dates or specific pages. But the date range is here, and the page range is here. It's always going to be landscape, which is nice, but please go in and look at this little option. They've hidden the jewel underneath one little link. So if I go to Page Setup, I can actually use this dialog box to make sure that everything fits in exactly what I want it to fit. So I can have my margins set, I can have my header and footer marked. In other words, I can put a page number there, and I can have my legend optional. I can also look at View and see how much I want to print. I'm just going to cancel this out, and of course I would go up here to the Print button when I had all my options correctly selected.